Hi everyone, it's Bobbi-Jo and welcome to my home. I am coming to you with the review for an item, the bead embroidery cross stitch that I got from New Craft Day. And I will put their link below as well as the product link below. And they sell everything, it seems. Wax seal stuff. They have scrapbooking items or card making items. They have these, they have diamond paintings, they have cross stitch, you name it. So what I got from them is this beautiful paper. This is the pattern, but you really don't really need it much because I find the symbols on here are very clear. So yeah, so if you, I find, yeah, that I'm having no problem doing it on this canvas. So the only thing that, and this is what I mentioned last time, the only thing is this is not, the instructions are not in English. What I did is I just put this through Google Translate. They have an image thing that you can use and just take a picture of this and they translate it and it's there for you. So that's something that I did. But I really kind of I watched whatever tutorial I could find on YouTube, which was not very much. But what I did was more what, you know, it's what I taught myself, really, because, you know, not all of us want to do things the exact way, and I think this is best for me. Anyways, so I'll show you what I got done. I have a needle here. I'm going to show you how I do it. If you want to do this method, great. If you want to find another. This is what I've got done. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see the rows. Now, what did I do for the back? I wanted to make sure the back stayed. That the stitching was not going to slip out because the thread is very slippery, so you can't really, like, you know how you wrap it around your finger. For instance, if you wrap it around this way and you go, so you go like that, and let me see here, you go like that, it will, you pull this, it will take that out. So it's a little bit slippery. So I didn't want it coming out. So what I did is I took Eileen's tacky glue and I went behind the butterfly. So this is all glued now. It is not going anywhere. So I am very happy with that. Now I am going, I don't know what this is. I think it said, let me see here. I printed off what I had, but I don't think I have it. Yeah. I'm not sure I understood this very well. So what I'm doing is I'm going all in the same direction. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm not saying this is the correct way. I'm just saying that this is how I do it. So I'm going to start with, I got like number 2 out here. And all it is, it's the same canvas as you do for your cross stitch. But anyways, I start up here. I'm starting from the lower left corner and going up to the upper right corner. So what I do is I pull it through, I put my bead on. I suggest taking a diamond painting tray if you have it, or just a small little tray. You don't necessarily need this, but So I put that on, and I go in this one, and see where I put a knot at the end of this one, at the end, and I bring that all the way in, if I as far as I can, and then where's my, okay, there's my bead. Then I go up this way, and I go over that loop, so that locks in. So that is tight now. So I'm going to do it again because I want you guys to see this, but I'm going to do it without the bead, right? So you guys can really see what I'm doing. Because if this helps anybody, because there's not a lot of tutorials out there. I think I saw one or two, if that. The instructions aren't really great. So instead of wrapping this around my finger to knot it, I knot it like this. And I bring that up. And I tighten it really well. Cut off the excess. Okay, so now I have a loop of thread and my needle hanging off of it. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm going from the back and I'm going up. Now I'm going, you can go any way you want. I'm going on up my lower left, and say I put a bead on, pretend I put a bead on, and then I'm going down my upper right. And you'll see on the other side here, you've got that loop. You go, I'm going to put it in through there. So that it locks. So I'm just going to, so there. And there's what it looks like on the back. And then you can do whatever you want. So if you want to open that up again, so I'm just going to open that up again to make sure you guys are seeing this, and I'm hoping this is helping. So again, I've got this loop in the back where I've tied it off. I've come up through my hole again, and I'm just going to go in that loop like this and pull, and that will lock. You'll have something tight there. So I'm just going to undo this again, and I'm going to do it with a few beads. I hope this is helping. If not, well, if you don't think this is working for you, you know, it's fine. You do you, right? All right. So I'm going to knot this again. So I have my loop. Oh, it's hot here today. It's almost 40 humidex. That's Celsius. Okay. So now I'm just going to do a row of the beads. So I'm going up, putting a bead on. Sometimes they roll around on you like any other beading you do. So you put it in, and I'm going to make sure my loop is around my needle and come up. So that makes it really, really easy. Then I'm going to come up through the lower right. Oh, if I don't drop my needle. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so my lower right. And then I put on another bead. and down the upper. So I'm going this one to this one, so the lower left, sorry, to the upper right, come up through the lower left again. And it's okay if they're a little bit loose, because they will tighten once you and then down like that. Now, if you want, you can tighten these up now. I'm not going to, but if you want, you can tighten them up if you want to knot them off. So let me see. I'll do this just so you can see it. And I get just up under there, and I go through my thing again, and I knot them off, and that will keep them tight. I didn't knot it off well, but that'll keep them tight, so these beads will go up against them. So then I just start again. So I go up, lower left. Again, you can go either direction. And my beads don't want to go on my needle because I'm doing somewhat of a tutorial. Okay. All right. So up, lower left, down, top right. Up, lower left, down, upper right. Now, this is where I like to tie off before I travel here, because I'm going to jump either to here or I'm just going to go back over here. So I'm going to tie off because I want those to stay as tight as possible. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of the canvas here. And there's your line so far. Then I'm going to travel just over here because it's not too far away. And this is where I come up my lower left again. And down. And you can see where you're going to go in to where that other bead has come up. You're going to go in there for your upper right. Oh, I went into the wrong one, you guys. I'm sorry. I went into the wrong one. That's what happens when you're watching your camera more than you're watching your canvas. Let me see if I can, there we go. So it's this upper right that I'm going to grab. And then again, lower left. And upper right. And again, I'm going right in where that one is started. And then you just continue on like that. I'm going to knot this off while we talk. So yeah, you just keep going on like that, and eventually you come out like this. It does not take very long at all. I know that seemed like it takes long. It does not take very long at all. I'd say I finished this, oh, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. It didn't take long at all. So I don't foresee me taking very long to do this. I've got a diamond painting that I'm finishing up right now. It's done, but I'm just making adjustments to it. And then I think I'm going to finish this canvas. Eventually, though, it will be on my channel as a project share, I'm sure. This says that's 104 by 126. I'm assuming that that is... Let me see what it is in inches. Let's see here. So for the actual, it's about 11 by 14 approximately. So yeah, it's gonna look beautiful when it's done, I'm sure. I can't wait. Again, the only thing that I could say is have the instructions in English, and yeah, that's about it. So check out their link below. So there's a link there to their website, there's a link there to their product link, and there's a discount code of Bobbi10, so capital BOBBI 10 as a discount code. And I appreciate you guys stopping by. All right, bye.